That is Rat right here on your Classic Metal Show with Tell the World. That goes out to everybody who calls into the show. They get an opportunity to tell the world what's on their mind.
Yeah, even though nobody in the world understands it.
Well, we afford them an opportunity to step out of their shell, be it whether they're in Sydney, Australia, or Lowell, Arkansas, or, anywhere in the world. They have a voice.
Right. Wherever they are, they can be heard.
They can be heard. All right. A couple news stories, couple music-related stories here.
Okay.
As I'm sure you're well aware, Axl Rose this week got into Twitter war.
Oh, good.
He got into a little Twitter war with Steve Mnuchin. I believe that's who it was.
Okay. The Fed guy?
Yes. He got into a Twitter war because Guns N' Roses music was used at some kind of a campaign thing.
Okay.
Steve Mnuchin, they ignite a wild feud on Twitter.
Boy.
Wild feud. I remember back in the day, Axl Rose and Vince Neil were actually talking about going fisticuffs, actual face-to-face, man-to-man, bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Now they sit behind a keyboard and Twitter at each other.
Now they send the fist emoji to each other.
Exactly.
With customizable plans starting at $17.48 a month, I can easily choose a plan that fits my needs.
Damn it.
What is that shit?
Stupid ads.
Ads?
Yeah.
I did see this story, and my thought was, we're on our way to falling into depression, and this guy's worried about Axl Rose on Twitter?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, why don't you do your fucking job? How about that? Don't worry about some aging rock star. Just do your fucking job. Start the economy. Don't worry about Axl saying mean things about you.
Yeah.
Dumb shit.
Many high-profile clashes erupt on Twitter.
Uh-oh.
High-profile clashes.
Mm-hmm. It's very important.
The war of the words. Mm-hmm. I'll never understand that, why anybody is even interested in that. Did you see? Man.
Well, it's because it gives you the opportunity to pick a side.
I guess.
You can be on the winning team, man.
Yeah, whatever. Many profile clashes erupt on Twitter, but perhaps none have appeared out of nowhere like the one between musician Axl Rose and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin.
Yeah, and not only did it appear from out of nowhere, but it should have stayed nowhere.
Yeah.
No one should give two fucks. It's not a news story. Old rock guy that's pissed off and bored being home fires off at guy that's keeping him home and pissed off and not making money.
Right.
We get it. Jeez.
Rose, who doesn't appear to be a frequent Twitter user, made his fourth original tweet of the year. His fourth original tweet.
Glad that we got a counter on Axl's tweets.
Right. To go after the top Trump official.
Good.
It's official. Whatever anyone has previously thought of Steve Mnuchin. Did you ever have a thought on Steve Mnuchin at all?
My only thought was get the fucking economy started again.
Outside of me bringing up his name here on the show, have you ever given Steve Mnuchin any thought?
I'm not going to lie. I never even heard of Steve Mnuchin until this week. And I'll be honest, after this week, I'll never utter his name again.
Right, of course. So it's official. Whatever anyone may have previously thought of Steve Mnuchin, he's officially an asshole. The Guns N' Roses frontman tweeted.
He told him.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
He burned him right to the ground.
Unfortunately, Axl was 2 hours late sending his tweet.
It is unclear what provoked Rose's tweet.
That's unclear because no one cares.
Regardless, the viral attack, and we're not even talking about the COVID-19.
The attack.
It's attack.
The attack of 100 or 280 characters. Ooh.
Look out.
Look out.
Regardless, the viral attack did not go unnoticed by the Treasury Secretary.
Yeah, great.
What have you done for this country lately? Mnuchin reacted.
Nothing, because you got him sitting at home, dick fuck. I will say, in fairness to Axel, every time he shows up in a city, he employs 400 or 500 people.
Right. Then the sudden feud sparked wild reactions across the social media.
Mm-hmm.
Axl Rose and Steve Mnuchin are apparently fighting on Twitter. I don't think anyone saw that one coming. The Atlantic editor-in-chief, Jeffrey Goldberg, reacted.
On Instagram.
Just as the experts predicted, a Twitter feud between Axl Rose and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, writer Josh Jordan similarly said.
Well, Josh Jordan's checking in, then it must be important.
Yeah. Others mocked Mnuchin after it appeared he initially responded to the rocker with a Liberian flag instead of an American flag.
The responses are as bad as the fucking initial reaction here.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Well, apparently it's just like, Steve Mnuchin is an asshole. Yeah, pal.
Yeah. Let me jump on this bandwagon.
Pretty hilarious to call out Axl Rose's American patriotism and then add the wrong flag, Billboard writer Corbin Reef tweeted.
Was it pinned?
Yeah, he pinned it, and he tweeted it, and he blue starred it, and all the other.
Did he boost it?
Or the blue? What is it? The blue check mark?
Blue check mark is the celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he boosted it for more reaction.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The U.S. Secretary of Treasury tried to own Axl Rose with a photo of a Liberian flag and had to delete and repost with the American flag. It's so good, I can't take it, the GQ columnist Laura Bassett mocked.
My God. It's very obvious that there's not a lot to report on right now, isn't it? There's just nothing going on other than COVID, so anything is a story.
I guess. Mnuchin has been heading the Trump administration's economic response to the coronavirus outbreak, but took a few minutes out of his day to respond to Axl Rose.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, I know. Put him in his place.
Yeah. Did he offer up his 10 favorite Guns N' Roses songs as well? Because that would be equally important.
Did he rank the Guns N' Roses catalog and least favorite to favorite?
Yeah. I mean, he needs to do that next. By the way, pal, you also did Shackler's Revenge, and that was shit. Sincerely, Steve Mnuchin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, here's something that might be useful for us in the future regarding Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
Apparently, much like their fellow rockers, Metallica, Guns N' Roses are going to release a children's picture book.
Oh, thank God. Where do I order it?
It's titled Sweet Child O' Mine.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
It worked for Metallica. Why not us? Maybe James Hetfield won't get burned up this time.
We're bigger than them.
Yeah. In a release to James Patterson says he's thrilled to partner with the band in bringing their famed hit song to life on the page.
N is for nigger, which we heard in 1 in a Million. No? You think that won't make the cut?
No, I don't think that's going to make the cut. That'll be in maybe the uncensored version.
It's for faggots, which apparently Axl doesn't understand. Again, from 1 in a Million.
O is for 1 in a Million, a song that Guns N' Roses pretend they never recorded.
I is for immigrants, which Axl used to say he didn't want in this country.
C is for COVID, that fucking disease that they spread amongst themselves.
T is for the song There Was a Time, also known as Twat, kiddies.
Guns N' Roses just inspired a whole new audience. Kids!
Oh. That automatically makes me not want to be a Guns N' Roses fan anymore. That they're playing to 8-year-olds? No, I don't want to hear that at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
People has an exclusive first look at the cover of the Sweet Child of Mine, an upcoming picture book the band created in collaboration with James Patterson that takes the lyrics of Guns N' Roses' song of the same name and spins it into a story perfect for the little fans.
Okay.
As a longtime fan of Guns N' Roses, I'm thrilled to be partner with this band, bringing their famed hit song to life on the page, Patterson, 73, said in a release.
73?
He's 73.
Oh, boy, this book's going to be really inspired.
Yeah. Sweet Child of Mine is a story that I know kids will love reading and that parents will love singing along to, he adds of the book.
Well, I'll bet.
Which the release says celebrities love, celebrities love and says celebrities love and music and how they bring us together in the sweetest ways.
Okay.
Wow. So there's a picture of a little girl. Anybody throw that up in the chat room, the picture of the cover?
I just threw it up in the for CMS TV.
Does it look like a little kid holding the hand of a grown Chucky doll?
Yeah, it looks like a little kid being led to be raped by Melissa Etheridge.
Yeah. Now look at the outfit that little kid is wearing. Who does that look like?
JonBenet Ramsey.
Exactly. You caught that immediately.
Of course.
It looks just like JonBenet Ramsey being led to the slaughter by Chucky.
Or Melissa. You don't think it looks like Melissa Etheridge?
That too.
Wow. By the way, can you see it in CMS TV land?
Let me take a look here.
So make sure it's working.
Yeah, it sure is.
All right, good.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like Axel leading JonBenet to her demise.
Yeah.
Maybe Axel's really the killer, and it's just now coming out in a form of what do they call that?
Pedophilia.
No, I'm talking about a when you don't what is the word I'm looking for about sending a message without actually saying it?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying. But anyway,
I can just hear Axel singing right now. I, where do we go now? Right up your asshole.
All right. The sweet cover illustration sees a man with a guitar slung over his back. That isn't Way Cool Jr., is it?
I didn't even know that was a man.
I thought that was Axel. I thought that was supposed to be like Axel.
I really thought it was Melissa Etheridge.
Really? I kind of thought it might have been like a depiction of Axel.
All right.
The cover sees a man with a guitar slung over his back holding hands with a little girl as they walk through a colorful field of flowers.
Yeah, a subliminal message. Thank you.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Illustrated by...
Two dummies couldn't come up with
subliminal. Yeah, subliminal. That's a hard word. Who couldn't think of a three-banger like subliminal?
That's right.
Illustrated by Jennifer Zavian. The book was inspired by the adventures of Maya and Natalie Rose, two young girls who have grown up touring with the band.
All right.
Does Axel have kids?
I don't know. I have no idea anything about Axel except for he's never on time.
Maya and Natalie Rose, two young girls who have grown up touring with the band.
Must be.
Huh, okay. I guess it's Natalia. It's not Natalie. It's Natalia and Maya. They're cousins. One of the daughters of Guns N' Roses manager Fernando Labias and one of his sisters.
All right.
Okay.
Great. Fantastic.
My sister and I have been lucky to be able to watch our daughters, Maya and Natalia Rose, grow up while touring with the guys.
Ugh. What a creep. He named his kid after his client.
I guess.
Ugh.
We ourselves have been part of the Guns family for over 30 years. Being able to bring this into a children's print book is truly special and a fun milestone in our lives.
That's great.
Guns N' Roses, who formed in 1985, is currently still touring the world. I thought they had a stay-at-home order.
No, not currently, but currently.
They are next scheduled to play in November 8th in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Their last album, Chinese Democracy. When was that released, Chris? Do you know? Quick.
But guess and say 2008.
Perfect.
Is it 2008?
It is.
12 years ago.
12 years ago.
They're already at the same point. We complained forever about the long wait. They're already at the same length again.
Yeah, I know, but it was such a disappointment when that came out. It's just like, yeah, we don't care if you release anything ever again.
No one cares. I heard they're working on phenomenal new music.
Of course it is.
According to Duff's wife.
Okay. Sweet Child of Mine debuts at major retailers in September in hardcover and ebook formats.
All right.
So once we're finished with the Metallica book, we might have a GNR book.
You're going to have to move right on to GNR.
Yeah. So there you are.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah. All of our favorite rockers just becoming lame.
R is for Reckless Life, which none of you kiddies should lead.
Right.
Even though the Guns N' Roses people used to. It would not behoove you to do that. H is for Heroin, and let's be honest, that's why you got this book, because they did lots of it.
They were damn. M is for Mr. Brownstone.
We won't explain that to you, kiddies.
G is for Get in the Ring, motherfucker.
N is for Night Train. Again, we won't explain that one to you either.
Figure it out for yourself, you little shit.
Just don't listen to the records.
We are a very family-friendly band.
Yeah, sure they are.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, one of the funnier lines in the movie "This Is Spinal Tap" is about the demise. They often talk about the demise of their numerous drummers that they had.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And one of the drummers died from a bizarre gardening accident.
Okay.
Do you recall them talking about that at all?
I've only seen it once and didn't really appeal to me much. So
okay.
No.
All right. Well, anyway, apparently Brian May, former Queen guitarist, also suffered a bizarre gardening accident.
Gardening.
That's what our favorite rockers, it all boils down to now. Everybody's out gardening and writing children's books.
Jeez, oh man.
All the teeth are gone from all of our favorite rockers.
What do you do? Cut a finger off with one of those little fucking trollop things that you dig dirt with?
A little spade.
Yeah, those little hand rake things.
Yeah.
Whatever those are called.
Well, Brian May says he won't be able to walk or sleep for a while after a gardening injury.
Jesus. He can't walk or sleep.
That's what he says.
From gardening?
Apparently not.
My God. Doesn't he have enough money to hire a gardener?
Well, apparently this is a passion.
Stick to guitar, Brian. Gee.
The star says he will not be able to walk or sleep for a while and describes the pain as relentless.
It's relentless, I tell you.
Never heard of codeine painkillers?
Yeah. Maybe he can't afford it.
Mm.
Maybe pain management won't give him those pills. So what did he do? Fall on a rake? Went up his ankle or what?
Well, when I read this, you'll probably laugh.
All right.
Queen guitarist Brian May says he ended up in the hospital and was left unable to walk after, drumroll please, ripping his glutes to shreds while gardening. To shreds.
Fuck. He fall in the wood chipper ass first?
Exactly.
Like in Fargo?
Yeah. Exactly. He went ass first into the wood chipper and ripped his glutes to shreds.
There's a red mist on the snow.
Yeah. The Star, 72, shared a picture of himself wearing a surgical mask alongside a video of him being pushed in a wheelchair by a nurse.
Was he stomach first in the wheelchair? Ass up? On his knees, ass up? And it really wasn't a mask, it was a diaper?
Exactly. He said he was grateful not to have come down with the coronavirus, but was in the hospital being scanned to find out exactly how much I've actually damaged myself.
Oh, my God.
Writing on his Instagram yesterday, he said, reality check from me. No, the virus didn't get me yet, thank God. He said the accident happened earlier this week and has left him unable to walk or sleep without a lot of assistance.
I think you can die with much more respect dying of COVID than as getting your ass chopped up in the wood chipper.
The rock star urged his fans not to send sympathy. See, Tim James, this guy's a big guy, big rock star guy, and he's not looking for sympathy.
No, not at all.
Asking instead for some healing silence and a complete break.
But he might, if he tries to get a hold of Gene Simmons on the next call, he might say, "It's Brian from England.
I shredded my ass in a wood chipper.
Ass transplant needed."
May has posted several videos of himself online this week, some of him playing guitars, others discussing the COVID-19 crisis.
All right.
In one video, he slammed. See, here we go. Mm-hmm. Slammed. That's one word. That's one word that is way overused when it comes to this viral social media bullshit. He slammed him on Twitter.
Oh, well.
Look out. He slammed Prime Minister Boris Johnson for his delayed decision on putting the country on lockdown, but said he still believes the government can turn things around.
Yeah, well, I really don't think anybody that works a job gives a fuck what a fucking guy with $500 million in the bank thinks about the shutdown. You know, you guys that are not affected at all by sitting at home for 2 months, shut up.
In another caption, he said he was not very coherent and tired and in pain.
Well,
there has been a drop in regular hospital admissions during the coronavirus outbreak, with routine appointments and planned surgeries canceled, and many fearful of attending over concerns they may catch the virus.
Yeah, but you still haven't really said what he did to his ass.
Well, all they said it was a gardening accident. They didn't really elaborate how he shredded his glutes.
You think this is similar to like Danny Vaughn's fucking kid's stomach? He fell and had his lawnmower run his asshole over?
I don't know. How do you have a gardening accident that shreds your glutes aside from what you said, falling ass first into a wood chipper?
A wood chipper or a lawnmower catching you on the ass somehow? Or
how do you shred your glutes?
Maybe one of those fucking weed whacker things and his daughter or something got too close and sliced up his ass?
I don't know, man.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of ways you could shred your ass.
Yeah.
I want to know more. I want to know if he fell in the wood chipper or not. He had Kusei in his head. His fucking ass is getting shredded.
So funny.
Holy fuck.
Yep. Dee Snider is in the news.
Okay.
Dee Snider's daughter has been rescued from Peru by a U.S. embassy after being stuck there for weeks due to the coronavirus ban.
And she's been, quote unquote, rescued?
She's rescued from Peru.
Was she, like, kidnapped?
I guess.
Or just they weren't flying to the U.S., so she couldn't get home.
That's pretty much it, I would think.
So she wasn't rescued.
Yeah. She just
caught flight.
Yeah, she just couldn't get home because of the lockdown.
All right.
Dee Snyders was safely returned home to California after being stuck in Peru for weeks amid the coronavirus pandemic.
Okay.
The Twisted Sister frontman confirmed that his daughter, Cheyenne, was rescued by the help of the U.S. Embassy in Lima. I guess it's Lima down there, not Lima. Following the connection his publicist had to a former Secretary of Homeland Security, Tom Ridge.
Oh, Tom Ridge.
Yeah. So
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, that was former Pennsylvania governor, I believe.
Yeah.
He was able to get my daughter out, Snyder confirmed to the outlet, noting she's now at home in Los Angeles, California. I tell you what, Dee Snyder, his old lady for being a milfy woman, she's a piece of ass.
Dee Snyder's wife?
Yeah.
What's her name?
She got some big boobies, I'll tell you that.
Let's try and find her. I'll stop presenting a picture of Dee.
Dee Snyder's wife.
Let's find her. Dee Snyder, wife.
His kids aren't very attractive, though.
Looks kind of like a blonde Charo.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
she's got some big old boobies. He added that Cheyenne's first update once she touched U.S. soil was a picture of her in the Miami airport. She was in a too cool for school pose, and I said, you know what? I'm so grateful to see that attitude because it could have been stolen from her by bad people, he added. Mm-hmm. The singer explained that Cheyenne was stuck in the country for 2 weeks.
Well,
he had previously posted a video message to social media discussing Cheyenne's situation and called on the United States government to take better action toward getting citizens out of that foreign country.
Right.
Cheyenne initially traveled to the country for a spiritual retreat. If it was so dangerous, why is she going down there?
Dude, you have to. You have to show no fear.
Again, if you're so concerned about people's safety and stuff, why was she going there to begin with?
You have to show no fear, dude, right up until the time it affects you.
Yeah, it's just like those people who had to go bicycling through the Taliban and got their heads lopped off.
Right.
Hey, we are the world. We are the people. We're all the same, dudes.
Yeah, wait, don't hurt us. We're here for you. Yeah. On the ground, bitch. Comes a knife to your throat.
Exactly. There are literally thousands of American citizens stuck in foreign countries around this quarantine and not being allowed to return home. Thousands, and I know this because my daughter, Cheyenne, is over one of the 800 stuck in Peru right now, Snyder said in March. The borders have been closed, and there are no flights going out. They are not being let out.
Oh, my God.
At the time, the singer told Yahoo that Cheyenne was safe, but was worried that wouldn't always be the case. Again, why'd you go there to begin with? Fortunately, the rocker was able to communicate with his daughter during the scary situation because she still had access to the internet.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, because I had heard that Peru is, like all caves and
right.
No technology there. Yeah, she's back safe.
Yeah.
I'm happy for Dee because I like Dee.
Yeah, I like Dee too, but I'm relieved. I was worried about Cheyenne.
I never heard her name until now, but
right.
But she's safe. And I'm glad that this story came up so we could look at Suzette. What a piece of ass.
Yeah.
Holy smoke.
For a middle-aged milfy girl, she's smoking.
How old do you think she is?
Oh, I'm sure she's probably in her mid to late 50s.
She looks goddamn fucking fantastic.
She does.
I think he was able to pull that just from his charm and personality.
Yeah, not his fame or money.
Had nothing to do with fame or money.
Of course not. And he banged out 2 puppies with her.
Huh? Because all guys that look like him that are plumbers get that same kind of puss.
Yeah, sure.
Good for him. I'm glad he was famous. I'm glad he got that great piece of ass.
Let me ask you something. Aside from, reality aside.
Yeah.
If you were like a very wealthy celebrity type,
mm-hmm.
and you obviously through your success and notoriety and your financial success, you were able to snag a piece of ass, like, what's her name? Suzette,
yeah.
Yeah. Why would you knock that up?
Wouldn't try to.
Well, some of them do. It's just like, why do you want to ruin that?
I don't know. Beats me. But he obviously didn't ruin it. She got right back in the fucking.
Well, I know, but he probably demanded. It's like, you're out. You better snap that back in shape there, Missy.
Yeah, but then she's going to take all that love is for suckers money. It's got to equal what? $50, $75. At least.
I like some of the comments to this story.
All right.
This one, you're welcome. Geez, maybe if rich people had a little common sense, they wouldn't need to be rescued.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't Peru located in Indiana? She's gross. They should have left her there.
Wow. Not very nice. There's daughter to be in danger.
Yeah.
Come on. What's wrong with people?
Then the next comment, true. Fuck ugly bitches. They get no love.
Jesus. The poor girl was just trying to get home from Peru. What's that about?
Right. Jeez. Wow.
The mom's good looking as fuck, though. Holy smokes. I'm looking at a picture of her in the chat room. I'm just like, woo.
Okay, so there are literally thousands of American citizens stuck in foreign countries under quarantine. Yeah, and there's literally millions of Americans stuck at home and unable to work. It's a freaking pandemic, dude. You and yours are not special just because you chose to take a trip to at an unfortunate time.
There you go. And that in itself is where we're at now. Celebrities have been marginalized big time now.
Yeah.
No one cares about celebrities anymore. It doesn't matter.
Not at all.
Going through a pandemic, it's bigger than, well, I liked fucking, we're not going to take it. No one really gives a shit at this point.
Rescued? ? What, from being kidnapped? Why weren't the other 799 people rescued?
Was that signed by Chris A. from Twinsburg, Ohio? Isn't that exactly what I said?
Exactly. Stay away from Captain Howdy. So there you are. Celebrities.
Nice. Huh?
They're so important.
They are. They're very important.
She was rescued.
Yeah, she was. Thank God she was rescued.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, why was she traveling? She went to Peru. Were you worried about, bad things happening to her, but she was there for a spiritual retreat?
A spiritual retreat in Peru.
Right.
And then the minute that the world goes to hell, somehow that spirit's not so pleasant anymore.
No, we got to get her out of there.
Finger symbols being dinged while you fucking pray to the new Maharaji.
Right.
Whatever.
Whatever they believe down there.
Yeah, whatever kind of bullshit they're fucking praying to.
Exactly.
Maybe stop letting her fucking act like a celebrity kid. Make her go get a job, D.
Well, yeah, take a cue from Gene Simmons and how he treats his kids.
Yeah. Stop having her run around the world fucking going on retreats. Tell her she ain't getting any fucking money from you. She can go fucking cut hair or something.
Exactly. So goddamn funny. All right. I say we play a couple of tunes.
All right, let's do one more quick one. And,
all right.
We don't necessarily have to. If you can find it real quick, fine. If
all right.
not, Fine. I just want to know your take on this. You obviously heard that Brian Howe died.
Yes, I did.
From Bad Company fame and Ted Nugent.
Uh-huh.
Did you happen to see that Paul Rodgers came out and said that he's alive?
No.
Paul Rodgers came out and posted a video saying that Paul Rodgers, is alive and well, because he allegedly was getting messages that people thought he was dead.
Yeah, well, because it just says Bad Company vocalist is dead.
Yeah. But people, and again, this goes into your favorite thing of all time, fucking ass wipes on social media, are pissed off because Paul Rodgers didn't
mention Brian
Howe at all.
Oh, okay.
He didn't say rest in peace or I hope his family's okay or nothing. He just said, "Hey folks, I'm alive and well. Bad Company singer here, still alive. Thanks for watching." People are all pissed off about his blatant disrespect. And that's where that thing with Mitch started, was in Kivel's. Kivel was one of those guys that was all fucking bent out of shape about this.
All right, I got it. I got this story here.
All right.
Bad Company's fans slam original singer Paul Rodgers for his classless message following Brian Howe's death.
Yeah.
That's the one you're looking at?
That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, okay. They slam him.
Yeah, pal.
Will he ever recover by being slammed?
Yeah, I'm sure he's sitting there reading the comments right now.
Former Bad Company member Paul Rodgers is facing backlash from fans after he shared what some deemed as careless message just hours after news surfaced of Brian Howe's death.
Mm-hmm.
Howe, who had replaced Rodgers as lead singer in the band on the 1984 Penetrator album and beyond, passed away Wednesday of what they believe to have been cardiac arrest.
Right.
In Rodgers' message, which has since been deleted, he seemed to clarify confusion that he had not died, though his failure to mention Howe angered some fans.
Yeah, they're very upset.
They were very angry.
Yeah, pal.
Hi, it's Paul Rodgers here. It's May 7th, 2020. Rodgers said in the clip, "The reports of my demise are greatly exaggerated. I'm happy to say that I'm very much alive. Take care of yourselves and each other. Hope to play for you again soon. Thanks for caring. I feel the love."
P.S. Someone else should have drank the holy water. Wasn't me living in the dangerous age.
Nope. Originally forming in 1973 by Paul Rodgers and Mott the Hoople guitarist Mick Ralphs, according to The Guardian, Bad Company underwent a bit of a change up after Rodgers left to form another supergroup with Jimmy Page, that is The Firm. Howe was recruited by Ted Nugent for Penetrator and went on to replace Rodgers as the lead singer of the group. He went on to write and sing 4 albums, including 1986's Fame and Fortune, 1988's Dangerous Age, and 1990's Holy Water. Howe passed away Wednesday at the age of 66 as fans flocked to social media to pay tribute.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
Rodgers took to Twitter with his video, which sparked plenty of criticism from Bad Company fans. Keep scrolling to see what fans had to say about Rodgers' tweet.
Why is this such a big deal?
I know. Well, see, social media allows numbnuts to come on and say shit, and nobody cares.
Yeah. My whole thought is, if Paul Rodgers did not like this guy, and clearly he didn't like Brian Howe, because obviously he doesn't even acknowledge him, why should he? Why should he come out with some false horseshit that's not true?
Yeah.
Well, I hope he's in a better place or any of that bullshit. Shut up. Just shut up. Who cares?
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. Do you want fake fucking sympathy, or do you want just realism? I'll take the realism over the fake sympathy.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't me, kids. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Wonder if he posted today to make sure that people didn't think that he was Little Richard.
Right.
Just want to make sure everybody knows that wasn't me either.
Right.
Nope, wasn't me. That was Little Richard. Thoughts and prayers.
Jeez. So funny.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess in some since we like Brian Howe.
You did.
And I got to interview him once.
Old catcher mitt face.
Yeah, he tanned his ass off.
Yeah, his face definitely looked like an old rattled I don't know. What is that thing that they put on a horse? A saddle.
Yeah, exactly.
Old saddle face.
Yeah, he enjoyed the sun way too much.
Okay, I think he lived on it. I think he absolutely, he didn't live in Florida. He lived on the sun. Just fucking constantly tanning. Constantly. His bed was literally a tanning bed.
He was a friend of Billy Thorpe. He was a Children of the Sun.
No kidding. Pillow it up so he could tan while he slept.
Exactly. All right, I'll let you pick something from the Holy Water release.
Play the title track.
Holy Water?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it. Okay, we'll play a couple of tunes. We'll come back. Rest in peace, Brian Howe. So here it is. It's Holy Water from the CD of the same name, exclusively here
on your classic metal show.
Hi, this is Brian Howe, and you are tuned to the very best. It's the Classic Metal Show. Stay tuned.